Alright, here we go. Tomorrow is the day for Chapter 6, Season 4, Shock and Awesome. And we got the full launch trailer reveal today. There's also a blog post, which I'm going to cover in a separate video. So many new things, so many new items. It looks amazing. But in this video, we are breaking down this launch trailer. Now, it is copyrighted, I believe. It plays one of my favorite 1980s songs, Everybody's Working for the Weekend. So I have no doubt in my mind that if I tried to re-upload this or play the whole thing in this video with sound, I would be copyright struck for sure. So here we go. At the start of the trailer, you can see one of the Battle Pass skins. This is Lieutenant Rip Slade. And as you can also see, he is a Battlehawk skin variant. He was way back in Chapter 1. So this turns out to actually be an advertisement. So he's standing triumphantly upon some squished bugs, and it's just an animated poster that some of the Battle Pass skins and Fish Stick are looking up at longingly as they apparently want to join the OXR faction. And then all of a sudden, boom, his wish becomes a reality. He's in the midst of a massive battle. He looks left, he looks right. He's got his new AR in hand, and there's people spraying weapons all over the place. Look at this. Absolute, total carnage. There's bugs approaching rapidly. Machine guns and blasts are going off all over the place. It's pure chaos. He's like, oh crap, what did I get myself into here? So the camera shakes violently. You can see a grenade launcher go off there. All the bugs just approaching, invading, terrorizing. This whole part reminds me of Starship Troopers for sure, or maybe a little bit of StarCraft. I'm still hoping we get a collab of those. And then a little bug approaches him. 1v1 situation here. He is scared for his life. He aims, tries to shoot, fumbles and bumbles, and then it launches and pounces right on him. Boom! It explodes out of nowhere. Guts galore on Fish Stick's face. It's purple, icky, gooey guts all over him. Tries to shake off the fog of war effect. He blinks a few times. And who saves his life? None other than Lieutenant Rip Slade. He's got a goofy astronaut helmet on. I'm not a big fan of that. He says, come on, big fella, get on your feet, let's go. So let's pause it here for a second. You can see in the background, this is a new flying vehicle. It's called the Hammerhead Choppa. And it unfortunately will be coming later this season. But it's going to be able to hover mid-air, and then you can actually have suppressing fire on the other side if you're not driving with a big cannon. And it gets good gas as well. So you can see one is actually going down in a blaze of glory here. There's bugs all over it, unfortunately, and then it explodes in the background. And then we got another bug approaching Fish Stick. Is he going to be saved this time? No! He sprays wildly. He's got 0% accuracy. His helmet droops over his eyes. He can't see for squat, but he reigns supreme. He says, oh yeah, I can do this. Look at me. I'm a real boy. And then he gets some joy out of murdering the bug. And then we've got the title card. Shock and Awesome. But it doesn't end there. It's just the beginning. So then we get the introduction of this skin right here. Let's pause it. So this is none other than the UNSC Spartan from Halo, a Halo collaboration. Fun fact, this is 100% free. Even if you don't buy the Battle Pass, you can get this skin 100% free. Just get to level 100 and you will unlock this. How awesome is that? A free skin and you don't even have to buy the Battle Pass. Incredible. So then she shows off the new rifle. This is the OXR rifle. Pretty sweet, and I especially love that orange wrap on it. And then we actually get some in-game gameplay here. There's the Hammerhead Choppa, which can bust through builds. And she's using the assault rifle, the OXR rifle, in full force there. There's some rockets flying in from the brand new launcher. She builds up, trying to avoid all the chaos here. Again, full display of the new assault rifle. Looks really clean, as does the skin. Then we get a nice shot of, again, the new Hammerhead Choppa. 3 of them flying in a Triforce pattern. And here's the beautiful laser-guided swarm strike, but look who's also holding it. This is 100% confirmed to be a Battle Pass skin. Her name is Onks Winter, OXR's fierce and fearless general. She's a general. So let's see what this laser-guided swarm strike does. So she lines up a shot, she fires it, and as she moves her crosshairs down, you can see the missiles flow with it, and boom, explodes that build. Then we've got Battle Gamer May with the Lead Splitter 3000 minigun. This thing looks incredible as well. All those barrels rotating fiercely. Look at that. Triple barrel minigun, insane. She's got a controller in hand, sprays this guy down effortlessly. Missiles flying in the background. Look at all the rounds of ammo just pouring out of this. That is absolutely crazy. You're going to go through so much ammo with this thing. She's got a determined face on as well, and then it starts to overheat. And we've got our first look at some of these bugs on full display. That guy just explodes after taking a barrage of everything. We've got the lieutenant there carrying a peely bone out. And then look at this, the Green Ranger himself, Tommy Oliver. Now he's also got a new weapon in hand. So this is the Blade Blaster. It's a sci-fi energy pistol that's lightweight and allows for a quick tap firing or a powerful charged up burst. Pew pew! Unfortunately, it will not be arriving until later in the season. But you can see he's charging up a blast. And then he fires one off, and look at this! We got the roly-poly mobility item! Sadly, this also will be coming later in the season, but this allows you to roll and bounce around the map or charge it up and let it go for a big burst of speed. So some of you may have seen a roly-poly in real life. And then he unfolds off the bug, and we've got another Battle Pass skin. This is the Panda. His name is Agent Patch. And as you can see, he puts an insect weapon on his hand and fires a big blast out of it. So this is called the Bug Blaster, and it shoots explosive plasma projectiles, or you can charge it up and fire a big one. And that's exactly what he does against this new and improved Choppa. You can see how disgustingly awesome it is. Here comes the charged up blast. It's purple and gooey and yucky, and boom! It takes down the Hammerhead Chopper. And then we got Fishstick running for his life. He pulls out another new weapon here. This is the Wrecker Revolver. Look at the crosshair here. It looks like it shoots multiple bullets. I count quite a few. It's almost like a shotgun blast. Interesting. Now, look in the background. You see red lasers here. This apparently is some kind of nuke. So I don't know how you trigger this, but there's the nuke going off. It destroys the whole thing. I don't know how or where you get that, but all these bugs just get instantly vaporized by the explosion. It's insane. Hopefully that's only a 1 per entire match, because that thing's crazy strong. And then he's shell-shocked, and we're celebratory here. You've got all the Battle Pass skins. They're high-fiving. They're cheering. Look at that armor on the lieutenant there. That is beautiful. Fishstick's like, oh yeah, we're the best. But then the whole ground starts to shake, and a giant queen emerges in the background. You can literally fight one of these in-game. Look at that. That is ferociously scary. Spit some yucky purple saliva all over their face. Of course, they're no match for this. So we gotta call in the big guns. And who's the big gun? The Megazord himself. Look at that sword. He's like, oh crap. The bug looks scared out of its mind, and here comes the Megazord, wielding the power of the sword. So this is actually the Dino Megazord, which is the secret skin this season. And it's also going to be a mythic on the map, which you can do just as you see here. Grab the legendary sword, power it up to the sky like He-Man, with diving trunks into Frieza, slice in half, boom! Right into the title card ×2. Shocking awesome. How absolutely magnificent was that trailer. We had some awesome footage at the start to flesh out the story. We had some in-game gameplay. It showed off all the skins. It showed off all the weapons. Very, very cool. I can't wait for this season. I'm also going to be doing a blog post breakdown. There's so much more to cover. I can't wait. This season, I hope, is going to be one of the best we've ever had. If you want to learn everything about the season before tomorrow when it actually comes out, check out my next video about the patch note breakdown. So there you go. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is Tabor time.